Today, I have a list of random words. I have green and cake and popcorn and blue and cat and red and cow and pink and pizza and fox, hot dog and dog. But I see that I can actually separate these into categories because I don't particularly like how they're laid out. So I'm going to put my green over here as well as my pink and red. I'm going to put my animals over here. My dog, my hot dog, that's a food. Blue, that's a color. Got a pizza, popcorn, and cake. So as you see, all of these are words that I can separate into categories. For example, I have my color category, my animal category, and my food category. And we're going to talk about today some categories that you will see in Latin. So today, instead of organizing my words based off of what they mean, I'm going to organize them based off what they look like. So my categories are going to be called the first declension, the second declension, and the third declension. In order for something to be in my category of the first declension, its nominative has to end with an A. Its second declension, with the nominative will have to end with an ER, IR, or US, and my third declension are any of those that do not apply to either the first or the second declension. I want you to figure out what would go in the first declension, what would go in the second declension, and what would go in the third declension. Okay, let's see how it goes. I see Puella ends with an A, so I'm going to put that in my first declension. Amica also ends with an A, so that's going in my first declension. I see Femina over here that ends with an A, so I know that's going to be in the first declension. Now I see Puer. Ooh, that doesn't end with an A, but I see it goes over here with my second declension, which requires it to end with an ER, IR, US. So what about Filius? Oh, that ends with a US, so I'm going to go ahead and put that here. Coquus, that's second declension. And then I have Amicus right here. But let's do Felis. Does it end with an A? No, so it's not first. It doesn't end with an ER, IR, or US, so it's not in the second. So it's going to go over here into my third declension. So Felis, Canis, and Mercator are all in the third declension. So the question is why does it matter what declension it is? That is going to keep you on your toes. In Latin, it's important to know what declension something is because each declension has a certain pattern that it follows. So if my word is in the first declension like Puella, I know that its nominative will always be that A, but when I talk about the accusative form, it's going to end with an AM. So Puella becomes Puellam. My second declension lets me know that all of the forms like puer, vir, and amicus are all going to end with a UM in the accusative. So even though it's puer, the accusative is going to be puerum. Amicus is going to become amicum. And the third declension is sort of your catch-all. So anything that doesn't fit in the first or second right now is going to go in the third declensions, like canis. And its accusative is going to become an EM, like phalum, canem, and when you had mercator, mercatorem. So let's start practicing on finding our declensions.